coming out tonight on this beautiful Tallahassee evening. The glorious sky is surely shining in our honor. We're very excited about this year's games. Thanks to our City of Tallahassee communications team with WCOT, we are streaming live on the city's Facebook page and then again through the Tallahassee Senior Center. Several opportunities to share with your friends. It's my privilege to introduce Mayor John Daly to bring some opening remarks and light our torch to kick off this year's Capital City Senior Games, hosted by the City of Tallahassee. Mayor John Daly.
Christy, thank you. Well, good afternoon. What a gorgeous day in Tallahassee. This is a perfect Chamber of Commerce, City of Tallahassee Day. I want to welcome everyone for coming out this evening. It is my honor and privilege to provide comments right here at Cascades Park in front of the Meridian Marker to kick off our senior games. This is the 13th annual Capital Senior Games here in the Tallahassee community. We have over 415 participants. I know our goal is 475, so if we have anyone here who has not had a chance to sign up, let me highly encourage you to please do so. We have over 15 competitions at 11 venues all across our community. Once again, we are going to have an absolutely fantastic senior games. I want to thank all of our volunteers that are helping out in many different capacities. And of course, I want to thank our primary sponsors as well. Representing Capital Health Plan is Renee Nason, Director of Pharmacy Services. And I just spoke to Tony a second ago, Tony Kilgore. Tony, where are you? Raise your hand. Good to see you. Thank you. Representing Audiology and Associates, Lisa Myrick and Melissa Corson and their teams. I know they are out here as well. Thank you so much. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not give a big shout out to my City of Tallahassee family and all the great men and women that I get a chance to work with each and every day. In particular, I definitely want to thank Miss Ashley Edwards, our Director of Parks and Recreation and Neighborhood Affairs. When you look around Tallahassee and all the good things that take place, it definitely starts with Parks and Recreation and all of the great men and women. Sheila, thank you so much for everything you do at the Senior Center as well. We are just so blessed in Tallahassee. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my opportunity now to turn it back over to Christy, and I am thrilled to be able to light the torch. Let's get the games going.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much, Mayor Daly. So glad to have you. And thanks for all of our torchbearers, athletes, volunteers, and fans who have come out tonight with the help with the torch around the beautiful Cascades Park. Introducing the athletes on Facebook Live will be our friend, Mr. Nick Gandy at the Florida Sports Foundation. Thank you, Nick. And also, we have several sports represented today. The different athletes that are carrying the torch tonight are representing all the different sports that are going to be competed throughout the week. So let's hear a crowd shout for all the athletes. Woohoo! Woo! We again want to thank our Director of Parks, Recreation, and Neighborhood Affairs, Miss Ashley Edwards, and her support in the whole Parks and Recreation support as all. We also want to thank our partners, Visit Tallahassee Sports Council, the Florida Sports Foundation, Friends of Our Parks, and the Tallahassee Senior Foundation. Behind the scenes of all of this, who we want to recognize and thank is Miss Cindy Mead, Manager of Operations for Parks, Recreation, and Neighborhood Affairs. She's over helping our CHP sponsor. We also have Miss Sheila Salyer. Thank you for your leadership and director at our Senior Center. And thanks to all of our event coordinators of the competitions at all the different venues. In just a few minutes, the torch is going to be brought in for the lighting to kick off the games. Let me introduce you to some of the athletes. As we mentioned, we have Renee Racin, representing CHP, longtime supporter and sponsor. Dolores Chavis, representing bag toss and other sports too. Mr. Ryan Burke, representing many different sports. I think we're up to about 22 different events for him. Miss Barbara Burke, Burnham. She's representing powerlifting along with her posse of ladies over there. We have Robert Mcvetty representing pickleball. Miss Ruth Nickens representing track and field. Mr. Don Rapp representing swimming. Wayne Pye representing basketball. And last but not least, Sylvia and Randy Yarbrough representing bowling and horseshoes. All right, so now bringing in the torch for our lighting is Miss Renee Nason, Director of Pharmacy Services at Capital Health Plan. As one of the primary sponsors, the annual support of Capital Health Plan is vital to the success of the Capital City Senior Games. Since 1982, Capital Health Plan has offered a quality, affordable healthcare system to meet the health needs of the Tallahassee community. Thank you, Capital Health Plan, for your support of the Capital City Senior Games. Excellent. Yes, ma'am.
Dolores Chavis was one of the unsung heroes of the 2021 Capital City Senior Games, competing in multiple sports and driving quite a few miles in the process. On the first weekend of the game, she competed in 3 events of the track and field meet. She was up early on Sunday to compete in the cycling time trials in the Apalachicola National Forest, and then made her way to the north end of Tallahassee to pitch horseshoes at the Forest Meadows Racquet Club. Ms. Chavis will be competing in 5 sports in 2022, track and field, bowling, horseshoes, cycling, and bag toss. Ryan Burke was so ready to be involved in the senior games, he didn't even have to wait until his 50th birthday occurred before the end of the year. He was able to compete in 2021 in the 50-54 age group, even though he was in the waning months of his 49th year. Ryan jumped in with gusto, competing in track and field events, pickleball, basketball shooting, bowling, cycling, and swimming. He will compete in the same 6 sports again this year and add horseshoes and powerlifting, 8 different sports and 22 different events for Ryan. He competed in the 2021 Florida Senior Games in Broward County with his pickleball men's doubles partner, Mike Dennison. Deborah Burnham will be competing in her 3rd Capital City Senior Games powerlifting competition on Thursday, March 10th at Premier Health and Fitness, along with 5 other members of the Body Tech Gym, a few of them that are here tonight. They compete in Crawfordville, and Deborah will be approaching the bar for bench press and deadlift events. She has set a goal of lifting 100 pounds in the bench press event and will be deadlifting just for fun. During her time powerlifting at Body Tech, Deborah has lost 20 pounds on purpose, she admits, and appreciates the encouraging aspect of the Capital City Senior Games, along with the camaraderie of her fellow athletes. Turning the corner there to the south, she will now hand off to Bob Mcvetty, who is a veteran of the Capital City Senior Games, having competed for more than 5 years. In 2022, Bob has a full schedule, competing in 7 of the 13 days of the games. He's registered for 6 track and field events, all 3 events of pickleball, horseshoes, bag toss, basketball shooting, and powerlifting if he can fit it into his schedule. While competing in the 75 to 79 age group in men's singles and doubles pickleballs, he is playing in a younger age group in mixed doubles. In his years of competing, Bob tries to do something different each year. He's introducing the shot put into his many talents this year at the track and field meet on Saturday morning. Ruth Nickens is waiting for the handoff around the corner there on the southwest corner of the route. Bob seems to be turning the corner here, and Ruth is awaiting for the handoff of the torch. Ruth Nickens is the Health, Wellness, and Fitness Coordinator for the Tallahassee Senior Center. And during her 18 years on the Senior Center staff, she has advanced into Senior Games competition age. In previous years, she has won medals in all of the track and field running events. She's been in swimming events, the 5K road race, and has also participated in bag toss. In her role at the Tallahassee Senior Center, Ruth plans, coordinates, and implements wellness and fitness plans with a focus on disease and falls prevention and the importance of mental health and social engagement. Ruth is about to climb the stairs to go up toward the Edison right now, where at the top of the stairs next to the bar awaits the next torchbearer in the 2022 Capital City Senior Games Torch Run here at Cascades Park. We appreciate you all for joining us here tonight for the kickoff event of the 2022 Capital City Senior Games. Ruth has just passed the torch and is posing for photos with Don Rapp, who is with us today as an honorary athlete. Don has been competing in the Capital City Senior Games for the last 3 years and is a swimming and track and field record holder in the 90 to 94 age group. He's one of the few record holders in the 90 to 94 age group. He set the 50 and 100 meter freestyle swimming records in 2019 and became the first men's 90 plus record holder in a running event in the Capital City Senior Games in the 100-yard dash. He's passing the torch now to Wayne Pye. Wayne is a basketball player and is very at home on the basketball court. Beside his participation in the basketball shooting on Saturday, March 12th, Wayne coaches a travel team made up of 18 and older athletes who play in intramural league tournaments. He coached the Rickards High School boys team from 1986 to 1989 and was a basketball and football coach at Carter Paramore Middle School, where current Florida A&M head coach Willie Simmons was his quarterback. At the 2021 Capital City Senior Games basketball shooting, Wayne hit 21 of 30 free throws, the best score of all athletes in the competition. He returns to the free throw line and is also competing in the spot field goal shooting and time field goal shooting event in 2022 at the Sue McCullum Recreation Center. Coming down the home stretch to meet Wayne is our final torch bearer in the 2022 Capital City Senior Games Torch Run to kick off the 2022 games. For the final homecoming stretch, we have our first husband and wife team in the Capital City Senior Games Torch Run. This year is Sylvia and Randy Yarborough's first entry into the Capital City Senior Games, and it will be a memorable one. Combined, the couple have registered to compete in 7 events. Sylvia is competing in 5 sports, but what's more impressive is she's a year out from suffering a heart attack. On March 26, 2021, Sylvia just wasn't feeling well and told her doctor. After a few tests, she was directed to go straight to the hospital, where she found out one of her arteries was 100% blocked and was immediately admitted for bypass surgery. Almost a year later, here she is playing pickleball, table tennis, horseshoes, bag toss, and bowling. Randy is registered for bag toss and horseshoes. Since the life-changing episode almost a year ago, Sylvia and Randy have undergone a lifestyle change and are now living their best lives with a better diet and healthier activities, including participating in the 2022 Capital City Senior Games. Let's hear it for all of our torchbearers who are bringing up the rear there behind Sylvia and Randy. Dolores Chavis, Ryan Burke, Deborah Burnham, Bob Mcvetty, Ruth Nickens, Don Rapp, Wayne Pye, and of course Sylvia and Randy Darborough.
Thanks everyone for coming out this evening. We hope you come back here to celebrate the celebration of athletes being hosted on Tuesday, March the 15th at 6 p.m. Good luck in the games and go for the gold.